Hey everybody, this is your boy Mr. Cherry Pie, and I have not done a video in a while, but I'm back, and I just want to give my 2 cents and a quick little review of the 2012 BET Awards that just passed this Sunday, hosted by Samuel Jackson. It was a star-studded, exciting event. I think this was the best BET Awards probably in the past 3 years. The show opened with Kanye West and 2 Chainz, dressed in all white, on top of a Ferrari, killing it. And at the end of their performance, Kanye did like a 5-minute freestyle just going in. And I'm a Kanye West junkie, so I was quite happy to see that. And he was with his boo, Kim Kardashian, who has been getting a lot of backlash for dating Kanye. She looked like a white person visiting a black church for the first time in her life. She seemed a little out of place and uncomfortable, but she was holding her man down. So I'm Team Kanye and Team Kim K. So they did a great job. Usher did a performance, and Usher is looking a little crazy. I don't know if this, child support thing is like affecting him mentally, but he looked unstable. His hair was nappy. He looked dry, unstyled. And I'm an Usher fan, and Usher really can light up a stage. He's a veteran performer. I expected a little bit more. I like Climax, and I'm supporting the Usher's movement right now, but it wasn't his best. Then Jay-Z and Kanye won Best Group. And Kanye went on stage, and he's like, I wish Jay was here so I don't say the wrong thing. And who walks on stage but Hove, looking like a boss, billionaire guy that he is, swagged out, confidence, just an amazing appearance. And then he like kind of upped the crowd and got everybody a little hype. So I was really, really happy to see that. Another really, really good moment in the show that I liked was when Chris Brown won Best Male R&B Performer. Team Breezy. Breezy has been through a lot, from fights with Drake and Meek Mills to, being locked up over Rihanna. And then he gave a solid kick-ass performance where he had like this tattoo, body tattoo art stuff on, and he just was doing backflips and killing it as only Breezy can do. Go Breezy, Team Tars. So I love Breezy. The Best New Artist category was interesting because you had like a lot of rappers who've been making noise in the last 2 years. We had Diggy, Simmons, Big Sean, and Philly's own Meek Mills nominated. Big Sean won, and I'm not mad because I'm a Big Sean fan. I fuck with Big Sean, so I wasn't mad. But Meek, just the fact that he was nominated and he's from my city, I was all for that. And, you might not have won the award, Meek, but you won in Philly, and that's where it counts. And you killed your MMG performance, you, Ross, and Wale. So I really, really like that. Another interesting, funny moment was Wale winning Best Collaboration, and he won over a lot of big people. He won over Beyonce and J. Cole. He won over Jay-Z. He won over Drake and Wayne. He won over a lot of big artists. And I guess he got kind of excited winning his first big award, and like he ran over to Kanye and he ran over to Jay, and Jay-Z had a glass of champagne in his hand, and Wale knocked Jay-Z champagne over, and Jay kind of like pushed him like, nigga, you're a little too hyped, fall back. And when Wale got on stage, he said, Hove, you've been with me since I was a baby, and I just wanted you to be a part of my moment. I love you. He kind of apologized because Jay did give him like a look of death a little bit. Best Gospel went to Yolanda Adams, and that's to be expected. Yolanda Adams, she was amazing. She did this great speech telling how she loved Monica and Brandy and Beyonce and Solange and how they're her babies, and she talked about her daughter. And who can be mad at Yolanda Adams winning anything? So go Yolanda Adams. Not mad at you at all. Next up was a touching moment when Reverend Al Sharpton won the Humanitarian Award for being an outstanding human rights and civil rights activist, and everything he did with Trayvon Martin's case. And he told everybody to vote, which we need to do because the government and these Republicans is trying to take away our rights. So everybody remember to vote. And Al Sharpton had a line when he said every night when he goes to bed he wants to go to sleep. So every racist and bigot person can be aware that when he wakes up they can be like, oh shit, he up again. And I thought that was great. Now on to Queen Beyonce. Queen Bee won Best Female R&B Artist, and she was against some really good competitors like Marsha Ambrosia and Mary J. Blige and Rihanna, who all are knockout artists in their right. But Queen Bee, it's only one Beyonce. And she won her award with grace, and she had this yellow, beautiful couture gown on. She just lit up the stage. She just lit up the night. And Beyonce is Beyonce. Like, you know, the camera was on her all night. They wanted that star power and let everybody know that B was in the building, and she definitely was. So, go Queen B. And her second award of the evening that Queen Beyonce won was Best Director. Best Director. I mean, she was against Spike Jonze, Hype Williams, Benny Boom, some really, really reputable big directors. And she won for co-directing the party video with Alan Ferguson, who is Solange's new man, who I didn't know she had a new man, but he announced it on stage and said she's the love of his life. And she in the crowd looking like Miss Silly with these Poetic Justice braids from 1993 in her head. Looked like she just rolled and put a pink tunic on and just said, hey, I'm rolling to the awards. And I ain't mad at Solange because she's a Knowles, and I liked, you know, her last album. The disco one, I Decided, and Tony and all that was my shit. So I'm not hating, but Solange, I've seen the girl look better. But I'm glad that she has a new man and she's in love. And the last moment of the evening was the Whitney Houston tribute, which was absolutely freaking positively beautiful. It opened with Mariah Carey. Let me start. Mariah Carey came out and she talked about her and Whitney's friendship. She looked glowing after giving birth to the twins. And she talked about how people thought it was a big rivalry with her and Whitney, but she respected Whitney as an artist and her voice and her amazing talent. And when they did the Prince of Egypt song together, they got to know each other as women and became friends. And how Whitney's voice will always be here with us. And that's how I feel, because I love Whitney. So Mariah introduced Monica, and Monica did this gospel medley. I think she was in an Alexander McQueen dress. It looked McQueenish to me. I'm not sure, but it looked like McQueen. And she sung I Love the Lord, which was one of Whitney's favorite songs, and Monica sang and tore it down. And, you know, she brought tears to everyone's eyes. The next up was Brandy. Was our Mo Rocca, B Rocca. She sung I'm Your Baby Tonight and I Want to Dance with Somebody, and she was dancing and working it like for $1 million. Like Moesha was still on the air with a new season on UPN. And I wasn't mad at Brandy. She did an excellent job. And then Whitney's brother came out and he did a touching song to her and he talked about her, and then he introduced their mother, the incomparable, beautiful Cissy Houston. And Cissy Houston rocked it. She sang Bridge Over Troubled Waters, and she sang. Soulja Boy was on crack cocaine and ecstasy pills, crying the whole damn performance, and Wale was bopping his head like, you know, like Cissy was doing a hip-hop version of Bridge Over Troubled Water. But, you know, it was just hard to watch Whitney's mom sing to her and knowing everything she'd been through and losing her daughter, a legend, an icon in the game. And the ladies of Waiting to Excel, Angela Bassett, Layla Rashawn, who was big as shit. I don't know what cheeseburgers Layla Rashawn been eating at Fat Burger, but she was big as shit. And the beautiful Loretta Devine. They all spoke about waiting to excel and working with Whitney and what their experience was like. And it was just a beautiful, touching moment to see the ladies come together. Before introducing Shaka Khan, the MILF of the century. Shaka Khan looked like she was 30. I don't know what she done, what surgeon she got or what fountain of youth she been dipped in, but she looking good as a mother. You hear me? Shaka Khan looks absolutely freaking hot and smoking hot. And she did I'm Every Woman, and she worked the stage like only Shaka Khan could do. And I mean, goddamn, she looked good. And I'm a gay man and I would hit. And last but not least, let's talk about the female rap category at the BET Awards. It was a joke. Nicki Minaj performed Bees in a Trap, and I mean, just that fake ass and just horrible. I just don't get this girl, and I'm not being a hater. I like some of her music, but I just don't get the big deal. And she's a worldwide selling artist, and they had her in the best female category with Diamond, Brianna Banks, and Trina. These people don't have a record deal. They don't even have distribution. They doing mixtapes and chitlin circuits, and they got this girl nominated just to give Nicki an award. And I just want to say, BET is not fair. Just say, Nicki, this is your award. Like, don't embarrass the other ladies by putting them in this category, and it's a setup. Just give it to the bitch and call it a day. But overall, I like this BET Awards. I was captivated. I was entertained. I sat through the whole thing, and I loved every second of it. So kudos to BET and everything they're doing. And, you know, you can expect more from me. Salim Vanderpump. You know, more videos, more interviews. I'm getting my blog rolling. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can follow me at Mr. Cherry Pie on Twitter. And if you're on Instagram, I'm Salim_Vanderpump. Holla.